Hello, Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of D.C.C. Do News. I am here with some co-hosts of mine, Venom X, and the King himself.
Sup?
Now, due to recent events, we've decided to gather us three here together to talk about what has happened with, mostly one match that had to be not canceled, but one of our opponents quit, thereby letting the other one win by forfeit. I'll just let, the two discuss their thoughts while they're here.
Wow, you really suck at podcasting.
I haven't done it in a while, alright? Shut the fuck up, alright?
First of all,
I'm rusty.
You have to watch.
Watch.
Logan's Paul's podcast. You take a few notes. They're making more interesting.
You're Logan Paul, alright? You're on that side of YouTube.
Yeah, I like Logan Paul. That nigga funny.
Actually, low-key, I watch him too.
I have to admit, if me and Logan did a video, like a vlog, I think that would be super lit.
That would be awesome.
Like,
yeah,
jumping off of roofs
low-key,
like that. I think we'll do some shit. He'll be like, let's jump off my roof into my pool. I'm be like, see, the problem is...
You see...
The way my bank account said, I cannot go in the water. I can jump off the roof, but I can't go in the water.
What if he pays for it? No. So it's like, here, I'll pay for everything.
That's my biggest fear is
water?
Being in the pool because I drowned twice.
Oh.
And once
I was going to say, there's a joke that's
beneath
beneath me. I'm trying not to do any more racist jokes. That's all I'm done now.
What, black people can't swim? That's what you're trying to say?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Oh, well, they're afraid of water.
Well, no, not all of us.
Not all of us?
Some of us can't swim. I mean, if you throw Jordans in the water, we're going to make it happen.
Alright.
They going to hit the water.
Gotta save that Jordans.
Alright. So, we got Venom X here. So, speak your mind about how you feel, like, more in depth,
I was really amped up about this fight to take on my opponent, Rob, a.k.a. Well, I don't know if you could call him the Batman, but I don't know if you could refer to him as Batman anymore, but more of Batmite.
No, his new label's going to be Winnie the Pooh.
But that's an insult to Winnie the Pooh. Can we have someone else that we don't... Can we have another character?
We do Batman.
Winnie the Pooh, my childhood.
We do Batman.
Mr. Burns.
Okay, I like that. Okay. I like that.
Colleen could be Smithers.
Oh, no.
All jokes. It's all jokes.
Don't worry. It's all jokes.
All jokes.
Nobody get too butthead over this.
But yeah.
Or do, I don't care.
I just feel like... I'm really gonna tell how it is. And that, I just feel really fucking upset and pissed that he would back out against this match against me. Because, we're not, the fact of talking shit to your opponent is just,
it's part of the sport.
It's part of the sport. Get into, just fucking play mind games with your opponent, man. Like, get into their head. Just, fuck around with them a little bit.
Right.
Obviously, it worked.
But we're not
too good.
I don't think... He said it was all mine, like, me being hostile. Where I'm not really a hostile person until you get me with mad.
This is true.
I mean, other than that...
Well, at least we know the trash talk thing did work.
But
a little bit too much.
But, with the whole trash talking thing, it's like, we're not actually, for me to trash talk to Rob, out of all the shit that I said in the Team View HQ boxing chat, it's like I'm not actually threatened to beat the fuck out of you.
Right.
I'm doing this out of respect of getting people hyped up for this match against me and Rob.
Right.
But for this little motherfucking pussy to back out, it's like, where's your set of balls now, man?
Right, like you did the crime, but you're not ready to do the time, or you made the bed, now you're not ready to lay in it. Like that's, I
find that for him to do that, I find it one, it's fucked up, and two, it's like, okay, you just pissed off, you backed out of the match for nothing.
Right.
And basically, you just made your opponent you just basically made your opponent feel more pissed off against you.
Right.
I mean, not. Oh, what were you gonna say?
Alright.
Not to mention, I mean, if he truly was Batman, let's be honest. If Batman was in this fight, he wouldn't back down from nothing. Just point that out right there.
Or he
Yeah.
would have sat back and planned, like, let him talk all his
Like
shit.
he'll talk all the shit while he's planning, in the background.
Right. Like, our intention was not to actually bring up what happened between y'all two.
We know, but
actually, like, when we do a live press conference where you actually see who's fighting
Yeah.
and stuff like that, we was going to try to bring that up because, the whole purpose of this was to also squash the problem between y'all two.
Yeah.
right.
And because y'all been friends for so long, that shouldn't just
But the
over
shit,
a girl should not
right?
interfere with y'all friendship.
But basically, in a way, the match is kind of like the boxing match between me and Rob that would have happened. It would have been more in like a grudge match in a type of way, but fucking the thing, but like the, but like I've brought this shit up to the both of them before. Like, I'm past this. I'm okay with the two of you dating. But the shit that still bothers me the most is what she did behind me at RockCon Saturday.
Right.
And that's that type of grudge and that type of rage. That's half of it is still there, but the other half is like
You're moving on.
it's like I'm moving on, but like the other half is like you I can't believe that she still did this shit to you.
Right. How long y'all been dating?
5 months. That was it.
5 months.
And after that 5 months, it was like she was like, I want to like.
So it was like 5 months was like happy time, and then were there like additional months where it just went down shit, or
It was like after our 5-month anniversary. The next 2 days after that, it was like I haven't heard from her. She hasn't been sending me text messages. She hasn't called me. She hasn't.
Now we know why.
Like, she hasn't been saying, like, asking me if she wants to come over to my house and hang out and whatnot. But then it's like,
maybe she was busy doing some shit like that. Like, you know what I mean?
but then it was like a few days later, it was like, hey, Bobby, I want to break up with you.
Damn, right after
What?
the anniversary, like, and you said like what, 2 days after it, or 3? That should
2 to 3 days after it.
Damn.
I haven't heard from her.
Did you get her a gift?
But then a couple of days, I got her on our 5-month anniversary. I got her a card and a gift card to.
Also, wasn't that the
Was it
week?
Red
The
Lobster?
anniversary was the weekend you guys went to the one concert. You guys' favorite band.
Ooh,
Yeah,
so
we
she
went
just
to
got
go-
you for money. That's what she a gold digger then. And she take money and mommy need. Man, that woman trifling. Indeed. Man, she a gold digger. You ain't gonna get copyrighted when you singing it, right?
Nah, you sing it. Nah, you golden pony boy.
Damn. Man, she. And within those 5 months,
What?
when did y'all went to the con? Was it the 4th month?
September.
September.
Because remember, RockCon's 9/11.
Sorry for the airplane.
Oh man, damn bombers. Oh, that's right. We're not.
US.
That's right. We're not in the Middle East.
If we have any Middle Easterns listening, I apologize for his stupidity. But yeah. RockCon is in
9/11.
September.
Yeah.
So that was the 4th month or the 5th?
Hold on.
Between the 4th and 5th.
something like that.
Oh, so it was in the transition of
Yeah.
being the fifth, but still in the fourth month. Oh, dang. So she did that in the middle. I mean, she could have just said it in the beginning. Like, when she started getting like, she said she had feelings for Robert.
Yeah.
When did she say these feelings started to muster up? You know what I mean? Like, I'm trying to understand in the transition of everything happening, because at the end of the day, it was her. You know what I mean? Like, she knew what she was doing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in that tradition, at the flow of the relationship, you know.
All right.
Let
me put this to you in an easier way. You ever watched X-Men Origins Wolverine?
Yeah.
Sadly,
Okay.
yes.
You know the first.
Shut up.
Okay.
I don't
You know
like the
the
Deadpool,
one-
but continue.
You know the one scene where what's her name?
Wolverine's love interest.
where
I can't
Wolverine's
remember the name.
Kyla Silverfox,
Uh-huh.
the one who like
When she touches, she can.
when she touches,
Yep.
she can play with your emotions.
Yeah.
So the
Yeah,
one
I think that's scary.
it's the one scene where she tells Logan the story about the Wolverine.
Right.
So the Wolverine and the Moon fell in love with each other, but there was this guy who came to him and told him, if you really love her, you would go to the
Earth.
real
Real world.
real world and pick her flowers. So the Wolverine went to the real world to pick her flowers, but when he tried to get back to the spirit world, he couldn't get back. So the guy who told him to pick the flowers for the moon was the trickster.
So you
Going.
I like where this is going.
Oh yeah.
Now, going towards the end of that film, where he sees her again because he thought she was dead
Right.
by
Sabretooth.
and he goes, "Remember that story you told me about the guy who picks flowers for the moon? I thought I was your Wolverine and you were my moon." And he goes, "Oh, I guess I had it backwards. You're the trickster, and I was the fool who got played."
I thought he was about to go with
Colling's the trickster. Yeah, that's where he was going.
Yeah, I know that's where he was going with, but I thought low key Rob was the one that like tricked you into thinking like, oh, she still loved blah blah blah, and then made you go, make it realize that it's him who's trying to get your girl, and then like that, because that happened to me once. And let me tell you this, I swear to God, to this day, our friendship after that was over. Like I was going to decapitate that skinny little fuck.
Who the fuck was this on?
It was my next door neighbor
Oh,
that used to live next to my mom.
you knew another skinny boy besides Nate?
Oh, he was skinnier than me.
Oh, yes.
But like that little bastard, I swear to fucking God, I wanted to manscrape him to fucking take his head off. You don't understand. I used to date his older sister.
Damn.
I was like 13 and she was 16. But, besides the point, I was dating the new girl that came into our neighborhood.
Yeah.
And he liked her. But I thought it was my other friend that was trying to get me away from her when I failed to realize it was my next door neighbor who was doing it.
Hot damn.
And then one day I saw her sitting on his porch. I'm like, what are you doing sitting on his porch? She was like, I was just hanging out with him. I didn't pay no mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then I must have came over because she wasn't on the porch. So I'm thinking maybe he's in his room or whatever. Knocked on the door. I was like, can so-and-so come out? She was like, his sister was like, well, no, he's taking a shower. I was just like, oh, I didn't pay no mind. I was like, when he's going to get out? She was like, I don't know. He's in there with a girl. I'm like,
oh, damn.
what girl? He was like, this new black girl that moved on the block. I'm like, new black.
Hold the fuck up.
You don't understand how hurt and how angry I got at
Damn.
the same time. I just went back. I went back in my house. My mom told me what was wrong, asked me what was wrong. I told her what's wrong. She was just like, see, told your dumb ass. And
I don't mean to hold you off, but we're gonna take a short break. Video's almost ending, so we're gonna go on a short emission, and then we'll be